Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel and some more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. In this episode we'll be heading into the Austrian Grand Prix, and after last time out we bumped up the difficulty to 80, which is an expert difficulty, and we also found ourselves to be hit with reality, so to say, where we found ourselves in... I'm gonna spoil the previous episode, so if you haven't watched it yet, go right now because I'm about to say what happened. We placed 18th. So here we are back at headquarters, and if you guys saw at the beginning, we had a R&D failure, so we need to restart that. It seems like we're hit with a lot of failures these days. We had this major aerodynamics upgrade fail on us, so we restarted that in the last episode, and now we have to restart this one. So let's hope that this comes through, because by the looks of it, we may overtake the Haas F1 team if we complete this minor upgrade. But that is what we can expect in the near future. Let's do upgrade on the build time because we need it faster. I don't think we don't make enough resource points at the moment, so I need to find out ways to get more resource points. So we're going to improve our build time for now, because we need the upgrades faster, not necessarily needing more upgrades at the same time. So I'm going to invest in the build time a little and save some money up for Mick Schumacher. We also need to get a new gearbox. After 6 races, we're on 65% wear. It looks a little ropey at the moment, so let's get another gearbox. We did most of what we could. We'll do a short event. I think we'll do ACCLAIM. We'll do Team ACCLAIM because we want to get that sponsor bonus. So let's do our sponsor event filming. So we are ready for a new sponsor, so let's go on into corporate and get us a new sponsor. As I said it, we finally got enough acclaim for another sponsor. So let's take a look here. Alright, so after a long look, I think this one might be worth it because we do complete all practice programs anyway. So we will do this one. It'll give us 162.5k a week, and then our goal bonus, if we do achieve it, is 200k at the end of the weekend. So I think I'm gonna do this, sign with XXY, and then put them on our car. So with the new update of F1 2020, which came out a couple of days ago, we now have 11 slots to put sponsor deals on. So I think I'm just gonna go down the row here. So number 1 is Shark, our main sponsor. Number 2 is the Quest team on the front wing. Pay Knight is on the side end plates. There we go, that's what word I'm looking for. So our third secondary sponsor, or our 4th sponsor in total, will go in the number 4 spot. XXY will be on the nose of our car. There we are. Is there another spot? Nah. Okay, so it's only on the nose part of the car. Maybe we'll also add it somewhere else. Give it some more, exposure. We'll put Shark on the halo. West on the side as well. Paint Knight on the engine exhaust, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. And we'll put XXY back here. Let's head on into the Austrian Grand Prix at the Red Bull Ring, I believe. Alright, so before we head on into the Austrian Grand Prix, look at this. The slacking of our R&D has put us literally second from the bottom. We are only faster than the Williams, and the Renault team is just above us as well. I was alerted of this by our messages before I headed on into practice 1. And look at this, Haas has become a mid-table team according to the performance review. Mercedes, Red Bull, and Racing Point are the top 3. Ferrari has dipped to number 4. McLaren is in number 5 as well. So this is kind of unexpected, but also expected, I guess. But we need to really work hard to push ourselves above everyone else. We need to be a mid-table team at least by now. But we do have all of these upgrades coming through soon. So I'm hoping to at least overtake Renault and Alfa Romeo soon, and maybe hit Scuderia AlphaTauri soon as well. So with that, I think I'm going to set up my car, which I'll show you right now, and then I'll also be doing all the practice sessions and showing you the highlights. Alright, so here we are at the car setup for the Austrian Grand Prix. So I'm going to slide through the slides here. I took this off of the internet, off of someone, so please let me know what you think about the setup for Austria. This is a dry setup, mind you. And I think practice 2 is going to be wet, but I'm going to give this a shot and adjust accordingly. So this is the dry Austria Red Bull Ring setup. So hope you guys like this setup. I'm going to give it a shot, make minor adjustments, and I'll show you guys at the end of all the practice sessions if I do make any big changes to this car by then. So I'll see you at qualifying otherwise. Alright, so as you can see here, all the practice sessions are done. Tino objectives are met here. If you show, I think my face cam is going to hide this, so I'm going to show you guys fast sector 2, fast sector 3, clean lap, top speed, and low fuel. All done. Everything's on purple, so I think we're set. We're going to accelerate time into the qualifying session. We sit on P1 and FP2, so I think we're doing well. We are doing very well. So let's head on into qualifying. Alright, a decent amount of resource points gained here. That brings us to 1166. And then we're acclaim 10, like before. Level 7 personally, which is a good sign. And I think that's it, right? So I think we're gonna do another upgrade before we head into qualifying, which I'll show you now. Alright, so now we are on our R&D tree before we head on into the Grand Prix itself. We have a major ERS that will be available soon. Another combustion chamber upgrade. Can we do more here? Nah, capacity reached. And oh, we can do one more at the chassis department. So, do we want tire wear? It'll lead to a major tire wear upgrade. Or should we do a major engine cover distribution, weight distribution upgrade? I think I might do a major and then head on into the minor one. So let's do a standard upgrade here. And yeah, time to head on into the Grand Prix itself. It's going to be a dry race here. The weather shows it's going to be sunny and then partially cloudy towards the end, but a dry race nonetheless. So let's go on into qualifying and then head on into the race. Alright, welcome to qualifying. I think we're just gonna head out straight off the bat and set a time here. Alright, first lap was an 8th place finish. I think we can do one more run here, let's see. Nearly a second faster, and that puts us up to P6. That's looking good for us. Let's just slow it down and head back into the garage. I think I'm just gonna stay here and see if we make it into Q2. A bunch of cars are gonna come out now, trying to get another lap in. Let's see if we stay at 9th. Here we are. Yes, we stay on P9, meaning we qualify for Q2. Mick Schumacher fails to do so in P18, but we are here at P9, trying to head into Q3 maybe? After Q2? We'll see. So, let's head on into Q2. Alright, first lap of Q2 is P4, 107. Alright, I'm just gonna go into the garage and wait it out. We'll use one more set of new softs, and let's go into track. It's not the greatest. We're gonna do one more lap. We are in P10. Alright, we're now 0.6 faster. We're in P6. Nice. Alright, we're going to the garage now. Oh, yes it is. P8. Let's go. We are P8 in Q2, meaning we go into Q3. Lando Norris and Perez making the 9th and 10th spots. Failing to qualify for Q3 are Kimi Räikkönen, Vettel, Giovinazzi, Magnussen, Grosjean, and Ricciardo. Vettel failed to qualify for Q3, meaning we bettered him in our rivalry, which is good to see. Mind you, this is level 80, and we're getting into Q3 in Austria. This is beautiful. So let's head on into Q3 and see how much damage we can do there. We're almost there in the start-finish straight here. Coming in, 105, 106.1. That's a P3 right now. We're using used softs from Q1. These only had one lap in them. But now we've done another lap and we've managed to get P3. Of course, we'll be bumped down later on in the session. So let's take a look. I want to keep the soft compound tire, the fresh one, for later, for the race itself. Let's go for this one. Yeah, let's go for this one. Let's see how much damage we can do. We're not faster. We're slower. Darn it. We'll go one more lap. Nah, we're still slower after a second lap. Let's see if we can get one more lap in. Alright, so that is it for us. I think we're gonna finish on P6, meaning we'll start on the third line of the grid. P7. Dang it. So, impressive finish after Q3. Bottas, Hamilton, and Verstappen making the top 3 of Q3. Leclerc, Albon, and Perez make 4, 5, 6 respectively. And then myself in P7. This is a great showing from us. We are not that far off from Perez, Albon, and people like that. We are just hundreds of a second off from them. So it's going to be an exciting Grand Prix. Let's head on into the Grand Prix itself and pray that we can get a very good finish. Beating Sebastian Vettel with the qualifying position and completing qualifying. So we are just behind him. Difference is 1 point. Hopefully the Grand Prix itself will add more points to us in the rivalry. Level 7, almost level 8 acclaim for ourselves, and the team acclaim is just above level 10. So we're heading on into level 11. Now it's time for the Grand Prix.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg, and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 meters above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill turn 3. With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Alexander Albon, and Perez. The rookie, Stroll, Norris, and Esteban Ocon, Ricciardo, Grosjean, Kevin Magnussen, and Giovinazzi, Vettel, Raikkonen, Pierre Gasly, and Mick Schumacher, Sainz, Latifi, Kvyat. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And George Russell ends our grid lineup. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Alright, welcome to the Grand Prix itself, and we're going to go into our race strategy, try to see what is good. Seems like we have to start on softs this time out. Hards are going to be a lot slower, so medium it is. Looking at the times, it seems like we can pit at lap 9. It's only a 0.08 second difference, but if we feel like it and debating on the situation, we'll see how we manage our pit strategy. So that is going to be our strategy right now, lap 8, and then the rest of the way on mediums. Fuel wise, we are racing 18 laps, gonna drop it down to 17. Let's head on into the race and see how well we can do starting at P7. Decent start. Gonna try and overtake Albon. Barging through the middle, found ourselves in P4 now. Collision with Leclerc, that's fine. Overtake. Trying to be ahead of Albon, who won the Grand Prix when I first recorded it. A little collision with Hamilton, that's fine. Overtake on. There's a yellow flag behind us.
That's a decent start. Good job.
Trying to overtake these two here as they squabble for position, and we do so nicely. P2 right behind Bottas. What an overtake that was. Good turn. Lag spike all of a sudden. I'm gonna take that flashback. That was a lag just as I was making that turn. Alright, we managed that one nicely. Overtake a little. And now we drop that off. Good turn, overtake, and rich. Bottas gets fastest lap because he's the first one over the line. That's fine. Good turn there. Hamilton's right behind us. Don't know how sustainable this will be. Staying in P2 at 80 difficulty. Come on, a little overtake. Let's burn some fuel. Burn some electricity as well. We're flying from the start. Very nice. Good start from us. Little overtake here. Trying to stay ahead of Hamilton. I think Hamilton's gonna overtake us here. Another lag spike. We'll take the corner cut right there. Damn it. That was a lag spike, but we managed to do that well. Alright, we're going down to standard. Overtake. Hamilton's gonna overtake us at the straight, but we can outbrake him. That was a good turn. We got that position back and DRS. Let's go. Overtake Rich and DRS enabled. Woo! Oh, there was a bobble there. Rich. We need to manage our fuel here. I'm going standard for a bit, and then the final bit is gonna be all Rich. Come on! Rich! Overtake Rich, come on. Punch it.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Come on, punch it, punch it, punch it. Get some distance between myself and Max Verstappen. Ah, Max Verstappen is right on my tail. That's fine. Overtake. Albon can stay behind me. Exceeding track limits, alright, we'll take it. Yes, we're getting some distance because they're squabbling behind us. That was a good turn.
Tire condition is still looking good.
Don't need that info, Jeff. I'm trying to race here. Alright, Rich. Good turns. Let's go, Rich. Overtake. Start, finish straight. Let's keep pushing.
We're boxing this lap. We're leading our teammate by 11.7.
No one cares about Mick Schumacher right now, man. Trying to race ahead of Albon and Verstappen here. Trying to manage my fuel too. Rich and overtake. Gonna get some distance between myself and Albon. So far it's a clean race compared to the last one. Rich. We'll go standard actually.
Caution, caution.
Let's go into the pits, make our change now. Try and get the undercut on everyone. Lance Stroll with a plus 5 seconds apparently. Wait, is Bottas out of the race? There's a Mercedes off the track. Bottas is out of the race.
Deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed.
Oh, I forgot to put lean.
Delta here. Slow down, maintain a
Alright, we're going lean for most of this.
complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Roger that, Jeff. We're going on lean for a while as VST is deployed.
Your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Let's go, let's go.
Green.
Alright. Going lean for now. Gonna race. Alright, Rich. We're going standard here actually. We got Russell ahead of us.
Okay, at the current pace and fuel settings, we won't have enough fuel for the end of the race. Consider lowering the fuel mix.
I just stop talking when I'm trying to race.
Good turn. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Push it to the limit. Trying to get to Latifi. No, Latifi's behind us. I think that's Russell ahead of us. Come on, overtake. Let's try to catch up on Russell to get DRS. Come on, Russell. Come to Poppy. Come on. Rich. Come to Papa.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tire.
Alright, Russell's going in. Did he give me DRS? He gave me DRS though. Yes, baby. Let's go. That was a poor turn.
Engine is looking a little worn. Power output will be less than optimal.
It's broken! It's broken!
Rich. As we enter the final couple turns of the lap. Good series of turns there. Oh no, Albon is now 3 seconds, 2.5 seconds behind us.
Well done, that's P1.
Oh god,
Leading the race.
we are leading the race. Oh god. If we keep this up, we'll win it. But Albon's catching up, that's the problem. Rich, overtake. Oh, he's right behind us. Oh god. Alright, we're doing well. Ahead of Albon. He's a second behind us now, so we gotta try and protect our lead here. Oh no, he's a second behind us. That was too much on the brakes. Rich now.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I get it, Jeff. Shut it, I'm trying to race here. Albon's right behind us. Probably has DRS on us now. ERS and overtake.
The car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
Oh god, so that means Albon will overtake us. I mean, it's expected because he's in a Red Bull. We're in a trash starter car. Look at that. He's gonna overtake us here. DRS. Oh god, he is catching quick. Yeah, let's try Rich here. Alright, overtake. Rich, overtake, let's go. That was a good turn. We're killing it right there. That is not a good turn. That was a failure turn. Oi! Oi, Albon, what are you doing? Crashing into me like that.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Alright, Jeff. Come on. There's a yellow flag? Oh. Oh. I just deleted Albon. This is what happens when you try me, bro. Don't try me. Look at this. Look at that. He got pinged off right there. Take a look at this. Makes the turn. There is quite some racing space. He gets a little too close. That's his fault. I'd say that's his fault. There's nowhere else for me to go. Albon made a mistake there. That's his fault. That's his fault. Alright, overtake. Oh, Lewis Hamilton is on my bum now. Dang it. Look at that turn. That was good. Can go rich for a while now. We're on target with our fuel. Standard. Rich. Overtake a little. Trying to get some distance between myself and Hamilton. Did Hamilton get deleted too? Hamilton got deleted too. What? What did I do? How is that my fault? Let's look at this. Alright. Hamilton is right behind us. I gave him some space right there. I took that wide. That's his fault! Like, come on! How is that my fault? Please explain. How is that my fault? I was like giving him enough space. What, should I exceed track limits there? There's nothing I can do right there. Come on. That's harsh. Giving me that warning? That's not okay. There's nowhere for me to go. You want me to exceed track limits? Fine then. Give me all those, exceeding track warnings. Don't. Oh god, that was a frame drop right there. Okay, Ricardo's on my
Dropping
bump.
a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
Oh, the Renault is behind me, man. It's lap 17, man. Lap 17. I'm going rich for the rest of the race, I think.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
And there's 1 lap of the Grand Prix left. Little wide there, but that's okay. Overtake. This is the last lap. Look at that for a turn. We're doing alright. Rich and overtake. We're gonna save the overtake for the final straight. Rich, overtake. I think we can go the rest of the lap on Rich. There we go, that was nice. Rich for the rest of the lap now. I think we've got this in the bag. No big mistakes now. And we got this.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much
Shut
longer.
it, Jeff.
We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
Drop it. Shut it, Jeff. Here we go. Winning the Grand Prix. Woo-wee. Yes, baby. P1.
Absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
A nearly flawless performance here then, and a commanding victory. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, Crofty, this was won through an abundance of speed and an abundance of skillful overtakes. Inside, outside, cutting underneath, we saw it all today. And it's really nice to see a Grand Prix won in that manner. A race, surely, that will satisfy the purists today, I think.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
So, strategy worked out great. No collisions whatsoever, I think. I mean, that broke our wing. We had a couple collisions, big ones, like against, I think, Albon and Hamilton. But seriously, I just don't know if that's my fault. Let me know in the comment section down below if that is my fault. It seems like Lewis Hamilton just didn't turn enough, and Albon as well didn't turn enough and just smacked into my rear tires and got spun out.
So let's review the updated driver standings. More points for Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his lead at the top of the table. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Carlos Sainz would be my first choice for this race. He had excellent race stamina, giving him the opportunity to charge through the ranks. I know that's at odds with the official decision, but I think they deserve some recognition on a day where both of these drivers are at the top of their game.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. It was also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from the American team to move themselves further up the table. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Alright, so got podium and we got P1. We won the race. Very much. That was unexpected. Definitely better than the P7 finish last time out. We got lucky that Bottas did not finish the race. He just his engine combusted pretty much, and he couldn't finish the race. So thankfully we took that P1 spot because we were P2 behind Bottas, and it was good to see. Austria, of course, is my second home, or rather I would like to call it my first home since I was born in this country, but thank the Lord we were able to take a P1 finish from here. It's pretty much like a home Grand Prix to me. Daniel Ricciardo and Charles Leclerc making P2 and P3 respectively. Verstappen drops a bit. Sergio Perez, Norris, Ocon, Grosjean, Vettel, and Sainz finish up the top 10. Big round of applause for Grosjean for getting some points today in P8. That was quite a showing from him. In the bottom half of the table, we see Pierre Gasly, Giovinazzi, Kvyat, Raikkonen, and Stroll in all the way up to 15. Mick Schumacher himself gets P16, which is a good showing from him, jumping 2 spots up. George Russell and Kevin Magnussen are 17 and 18. Albon and Hamilton, after that spin, get dropped all the way down to 19 and 20. Again, I just don't know how I could have done it better. I think I was doing okay. I think I was all right, but I got a warning for one of them. Oh, but whatever. Latifi and Bottas are in the bottom 2. Latifi finishes in P21, but Bottas does not finish the race, therefore he's there. Let's look at the standings. We are P4 still. 25 points gained today. We're showing a strong showing in the driver standings. And the constructors, of course, were still P4 as well. I mean, a lot of points came from a time when we were in a lower difficulty and on easier settings. But getting P1 in level 80 is quite impressive, I think. And we'll try to bump it up as we do better. I mean, I think I'm going to leave it for the next race because right now Austrian Grand Prix was a fantastic race. And I love the circuit. And I think that showed in the race. I really felt comfortable here. So I think that is why we were able to get a P1 finish. So, as I show you the highlights, I will end the episode here. Here you will also see the remaining footage from after finishing the race. So the acclaim, the rivalry, money stats, that'll be all shown right now as I do my outro here. Like, again, beautiful race, wonderful finish, and P1. Strong start, of course, when we overtook, I think, Hamilton and Verstappen from this one corner. It was like turn 3, I think. We overtook both of them going on the inside of both, and I think that was the clear moment that I knew I was going to get a podium in this race. There were some times that I drove a little too wide, a little too narrow into corners, but that is all fixable as we practice some more on F1 2020. Car seems a little slow still. I mean, it is second from the bottom on the grid, but the setup was really good. The setup was actually from online sources, and this guy was doing my team as well, and he said he was also in the same position as I was, second from the bottom, but managed to finish in P5. We outbettered him by going P1 here. So the setup does work. It's a beautiful one, so give it a try yourself if you are on F1 2020 and doing a My Team series yourselves on your own time. But that was it from Austria. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and also hit that notification bell so you're notified when the next episode of F1 2020 My Team goes up. I'm loving the game. I'm loving recording it for you guys. So this is going to be a good series on my channel, and I'll constantly post it every other day. That is my schedule. So once again, thank you so much for stopping by the channel. I hope you guys are doing wonderfully well wherever you are in the world, and I hope you have a splendid day. So until the next episode comes out, take care, and I'll see you next time.